always reliant on Papa, you won't be independent. Always trying to offer at least. And it should be so easy to save now because we now have the Ags, as you said, the Hand of God, the Mech, so many fodder, which in this type of game is quite easy for them. And then you look at the side of Alliance, it's your classic frustrating 5 scenario where if you pick this one, it's done. However, there is a follow-up, and it is a 5 scenario where if you pick this one, yeah, there's no escape. This is the thing I was highlighting earlier with the Vendetta. This passive is quite easy for them to get done. GH gonna find 33, who's looking pretty done. Yules will buy him time though, dodges out the stun. However, there is a follow-up, and it is a pesky one.
Yeah, normally I'd get a little tilted if this was my team and, you know, while someone's dying in lane, people are jungling, but decent timing, right? They still had a couple of neutral items still to obtain on the Alliance side, and that's going to get them the firepower that they need to close this 6k net worth gap that they're currently fighting against.
And in that regard, they at least get a very good item on Limp. They found the Grove Bow, one of the better items that Huskar, maybe one of the best ones actually.
They still had a couple of neutral items still to obtain on the Alliance side, and that's going to get them the firepower that they need to close this 6k network.
Has gone for this Echo Saber first. Fusel Blade is probably one of the more obvious choices for the next one, so they're going to have the advantage there from being able to counter that, but also you've got the OD who, with the Ag Scepter, a lot harder to counter any sort of aggression coming from the Huskar.
That's the biggest one. It's all about that Ag, and that's why
behind.
Nico Baby's going for one next. Nico Baby, they need time to take that's not coming out. Pulse Promise will get Nico Baby out, but Hans can be left behind. Goes down, just trying to actually return some fire here, and GH gets the kill. Looks like they might
go the strike for Miracle. He's a little blind.
And he's faster than Fodder here, so he's gonna have to address it. Nice step though. And now punishment for GH. You're being a bad boy. But the heals are good enough to get him out in one piece. They'll take control of the vision game in this area, and then just probably return to hit the tier 2s.
Heals good enough, saving that magic stick until the second, so he did have the carapace if he needed it. The name of the game is fine. Nico Baby.
They know. They ping it out straight away. They know where he is. He'll hide in his own little world, but when you come out, there is a violent death awaiting you.
Dyer's middle tower is under.
But it's okay. Not everyone's in the jungle this time now. 33 is cutting waves and might be punished for it in a second. It's just a matter of whether we think it's worthwhile for the kill, and he does. You can already see the TP coming in from Monkey King as well. There's one thing you can count on. It's a Timber getting a little bit too greedy every once in a while. Yules, let's grab the TP out. He does make it in time. No, the Battle Strike Miracle gets across, and he is gone. It's just a matter of how much of their time he can waste, and not much, because GH is here, ready for the stun follow-up. He's just dead. And look at that, the power of Chen. Immediately back across the mid. Miracle's like, what's up? What are we doing here? Are we thinking Roche? Are we thinking more towers? Or you just want to go casually kill a Huskar?
Well, they were pinging out the Roche, and looks like Kuro can get a ward up before take it, or maybe even one more pick off before they get the opportunity.
Yeah, you have a window when you still have this Jingu buff active, so it's worth holding on to one charge if you think someone's coming out. It's something we saw really become popular amongst mids when this hero started to emerge, right? Is these rotations in the out lanes quickly, allowing you to then flip to another lane with that buff still active and find additional kills because it is so potent.
Miracle, oh sorry, 3-3 rather, going towards the Spirit Vessel to counter the Miracle Jingu Mastery, but you can see from his kills and deaths, only 1 kill and 2 assists on 3-3 so far, so no stacks into that Urn of Shadows, no charges rather. Be a little bit difficult. They're going to have to start winning these fights, but it's going to get more and more difficult with that net worth lead just continuing to grow, now reaching 5 figures with a 10k lead.
Sure, indeed. And this is just the inherent issue when you allow Nigma's line up to begin snowballing, right? When the Monkey King does get a little bit out of control, you've got this issue where you don't actually have a natural Spirit Vessel builder, right? You haven't got supports that get GPM balance anymore. It's not easy for them to grab it. And Rubik, there's so many items this hero wants, right? You're probably looking at the Aether Lens, then you're thinking Blink Dagger or Force Staff or Yules. These are all more important because you're not tanky enough to hold a Spirit Vessel.
I feel like Limp's going to get unlucky and get bashed twice here by Roche.
Looking good. And a much needed boom for the side of Alliance. Meanwhile, in the mid, though, they might be one hero down as 33 listening to the Veda, moving forward, looking for more. They're not quick enough though, or are they? 4-star forward with that. Miracle gets back to the tower. They see it over. They lift him out of the tower. This time as well. He goes to the Wukongs. They're trying to heal him up. Handegod, life drain as well. Everything for him. The BKB was using that map. Huskar, he's already lost the Aegis. Mind control by time. Decrypt up, able to move away. Miracle is going to live. Tries to turn around. False Prophet's going to come out, and Limp is just stunned up by G8. Not able to do anything against all this damage coming in. He's definitely going to fall. And Miracle, he's sustaining through all this. Science Glow's thrown down. He will die, but it is for the right cause as they kill 4 members of Alliance and they take that Aegis away.
Oh, that was some insane team fight coming through from Nigma. Nearly flawless execution. Yeah, you lose Miracle at the end, but the amount of attention put onto him by all of these physical damage heroes inside the Wukong command, it took so long to kill him. You had the Hand of God. I don't think Guardian Greaves even connected onto him because he was in the middle of an astral imprisonment, but Weehar and him working in perfect synergy to make sure that he was surviving for the longest time.
It was definitely the case. There's clutch Wukongs coming out just in time, and it was almost like he was just standing there. Miracle was like, just do it. Just press that button, nuke them out of existence right there. Because their eyes are so fixated on one hero, you have to consider that Nigma's lineup right now is not this one carry lineup. There is 2 carries you have to address, and when you're sitting on the side of Alliance, you don't actually have the firepower. NiKoBaby's still not. He needs to actually be an item ahead of these type of heroes to be able to fight. And 33. He's out of mana. Soon to be out of life. That spirit vessel that he's been coveting, that he's been going towards, looking at as a poster is hoping for. GA just comes in and mocks him with his own one.
What a handy thing to have, you know. Nyx Assassin, pause for 6 charges on a spirit vessel coming up against a Huskar and a Timbersaw. Insane.
Couldn't ask for more. Limp, he might be forced to use the BKB here. There it is. He has to throw it out, but the damage from Miracle was hitting hard right now. So it could get worse from here on out. The last thing you want this stage in the game is the Huskar to be expending BKB charges like that already down to the 8-second mark. It's only recently picked up.
They'll be seeing that as a big win. The BKB pop means the next tower push that they go for, assuming that, well, actually the waves are reasonably far pushed in from Alliance's end, so I don't think they'll be able to get it. Maybe the priority will go towards the neutral creeps, which now are going to be spawning those tier 3 items. Might give some sort of way for Alliance to catch up, or destruction could be on the cards.
Much needed at this stage, and you already see the move from Nigma. They smoke up and they want to reconnect towards the bot area as they understand that Alliance are going to pivot around NiKoBaby and try and enable him, get him into this game, maybe off the back of that 15 talent and get a little bit extra damage. But instead, NiKoBaby able to jump first. GH protected by the Astral though, and the Astral out to keep the Huskar out of the equation. Wukongs goes down in this choke point. A lot of trouble for Limp as he just gets evaporated. There's no way he can survive. And on the side, Fada, nothing he can do either. He got stunned up and killed off. Double kill ready for Wee. He wants more though. He's feeling a little bit peckish. Not finding someone trying to limp away into the base. There's actually Hanskin who's brought down. There's 3 dead now on the side of Alliance. The net comes out from GH. They see NiKoBaby as well as they've dusted him up. He will fight against Nyx Assassin, but this wasn't a fight he wanted to take. As 4 members of Alliance are dead. And Buddy Free just waving over his teammates, going, don't worry guys, I've almost got this spirit vessel. The only response coming out is, when are you going to get an earned charge, buddy?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they were to call it if they lose one more big team fight and it transitions into an objective. It surprised me either if Kuro had the exact timing of the BKB on the Huskar in mind, because there was only 5 seconds left when he went down there. They knew that they had the ability to take that fight with a clean victory.
And just those small differences, that's what makes them all, especially in this Huskar type lineups. It's a bolt line, right? Like Huskars usually described as these heroes that after their first Aegis pull into their second one, if they die maybe just 2 times, the game is all. They need someone else to start taking over. And this is, you know, it's a situation where NiKoBaby is anywhere near to take over for this Huskar, which is what we usually see from Alliance, right? It's just passing the baton. Instead, Miracle swinging his own baton to the face of Limp. They're going to force Wee away, but the Astrals can be there to protect for longer. Forcing out the BKB from Limp. Wee will look to move away. Has to activate his own BKB. Too much damage done already. False Prophets jump in straight away, and they can bring down the OG. He hung around. He was too focused on saving Private Miracle, and he's still going to go down. D8 tries to get out, but they have his number as well. There's no easy escape from him. All of a sudden, Nigma overstay their welcome and get booted out by Alliance.
Great job by 3-3 there, creating so much attention around the mid lane. Honestly, they shouldn't be worried. He was sitting right here in between the tier 2 and tier 3 towers in mid. There's no way he's going to take any sort of objectives. Tier 1 was still up. But drawing 2 heroes away from Nigma's push forward, and Alliance realizing that they had the numbers advantage, immediately jumping on, getting those BKBs popped, and taking a bit of control back in this game, maybe? It's still a 15k net worth lead, though.
Well, Empire's downfall starts with one small step, and this could be the beginning of Alliance comeback, but they're going to have to do this a few more times, and as you said, Nigma, they might fall for that trick once. They might get distracted by 33 once. Not necessarily again. Of course, the advantage 33 has now is if he shows up these fights, he does now have that Spirit Vessel. If he dies like this, however, it's not a good way to use it.
Yeah, he's already got the stacks of the reactive armor up, though.
Yeah, but the damage is way too much.
Yeah, way too much.
It's the Vendetta play. Every single time, Spike Carapace into Vendetta, and suddenly you have no reactive armor working for you. And they even spotted out 𝗬𝗂𝗯𝗶𝗶. They're going to hunt onto him. The net's going to come out as well. The Spirit Vessel is thrown out onto him. Nice stun. We'll get them in range and bring him low. With the Astral, that is bye-bye 𝗬𝗂𝗍𝗶. As he'll buy a few more seconds. He won't make it out, though.
Miracle. Playing with fire up here.
He's backed up, though. They aren't playing stupid here. They're going to split up. It's always this split up with a friend, right? Any rule of thumb whenever you're in a horror movie right now. And when you're blind like this in the top area, that can be the case, but they're not. They're the ones with the wards. They're the ones with the smoke rotation. And 𝗏𝗏 is the one with no TP. The Panther Strike. Don't see him, though. No escape for him. Close, but no cigar. You're the only one getting smoked around here.
Thought maybe Nigma might try and get onto that high ground. They had the full mid-wave pushing in that they've already taken the super creeps from. But if you can pick off 𝗏𝗏, you're probably going to be able to transition into that very easily anyway. Bannerins as well, up in the next 20 seconds. They've taken outpost control once again. I forget what it was at 20 minutes. I want to say that it was 1 outpost each. But Alliance definitely starved for XP this game.
And 33 starved for any relevance in this game. He gets hit by the Vendetta, the Spirit Vessel. The Yules will buy him a few seconds. But he's dead. No reinforcements coming. His game right now is let push until my team is ready to fight. But you can see how quick Nigma just move across the map and punish that each time.
Networth's in the bin as well, sitting down in 7th position. Only 8.1k net worth at 30 minutes in. That's not what you want from a Timbersaw pick, especially one that you took early on.
No, they need to look at Kuro. He's just continuing to farm up crazy. He's had this Philosopher's Stone the whole time. He's already got the Guardian Greaves, the Vlads as well, and 2,000 gold to spend. You know what? Chen's never been so happy. He's just looking at all this money and wondering what the hell to do with it. Like, team, do you need any salves? No, you can heal yourself. Do you guys need wards? I'll buy more wards if I can.
Could be a 4-star coming from him next, or maybe a medallion into a Solar Crest. Could be useful for bursting down these heroes really quickly, or providing that extra little bit of protection that Nigma have shown that they're very capable of having for their teammates.
Well, looks like he's made a purchase.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Fairly expensive one. Be on its way now. I think it's important he keeps the buyback as well, just because the Hand of God clutch save from cross map could be the difference if he goes down too early.
Doing a holy locket on the Chen.
Yeah, this is definitely the point where you now save a buyback in these situations, because that Hand of God could easily clutch a fight even if you die before using any spells. I would actually love to see something like save a buyback, and then once you have it, I mean, even if you have 2 boots, just get boosted travel as well, so you can be just as present around the map if you get split up from your team. In fairness, though, they do still have this tier 1 mid, so there's not even that much pressure for him to go for that kind of level of mobility.
Using echolocation.
Scanning up into this area, you can see the smoke gank trying to catch someone from Nigma off guard. Some good vision up here, though, and they're going to see that the smoke's happened.
And Miracle's going to go in with the Wukong's down. The BKB 𝗏𝗏 has no escape and he's dead. 33 will try and make his escape, but GH is hot on pursuit, looking for the perfect target, and it'll be Limp. Stuns him up, breaks him as well. Spirit Vessel's out. BKB from 𝗬𝗂𝗍𝗶 and Limp to fight back. The buyback comes out from 𝗏𝗏. They have to stand and hold their ground. GH buys himself some time. 33 zoned away Magic in the meantime. And GH, the Hand of God healed. The Sandslips gets dropped down as well. No one died just yet. GH is just barely going to limp it away. They've already said false promise as well. Buyback will come out from Rubik now. other side, Nyx is going to go down, and the tree line, it looks like 33 is going to join him as Miracle does get himself the double kill. And Limp, get low on HP, needs to move away. The silence will protect him from the huge damage coming out into pure form from 𝗰𝗵𝗆, but he can follow up, jump in. Limp knows he has to fight here, but the Decrepify split up on the fight. We goes deeper, disarmed as well. Asher would buy a little bit of time, but they split up the fight well. Fada is going to fall in the meantime. That's going to be his dieback, but they will lose the OD. Dead for 90 seconds. Limp is still standing, and so is 𝗬𝗂𝗍𝗍. Nigma, they have to get out. They have to back up a little bit. Miracle has 1 tree to stand on. He's looking for a play. He's going to jump in on the Limp, who has no mana left. Might be forced to fight here. Tries to turn around. The smoke screen's going down. Force him back. Mind control. But Miracle's still too tanky. Ricky will hide in his own little realm of protection and move away just in time. Long range, just Hans going to step off to the right. They will manage to survive. He's looking for a play. He's going to jump in on the Limp, who has no mana left. Might be forced to fight here. Tries to turn around. The smoke screen's going down. Force him back. Mind control. But Miracle's still too tanky. Ricky will hide in his own little realm of protection.
That team fight popped his BKB very early on, had a lot of the effectiveness ruined by the Astrals being put onto the targets that get doved. I think he tried to go on to the GH's Nyx early on into it. Trying to chase down Kuro at least. Take down some of these
Killers, babies.
Not the babies.
His children must die. Okay, the way that you beat Chen is by killing his future, not his now. 𝗬𝗂𝗍𝗍.
Nico,
He has
no.
no future at this rate, but the BKB just in time. They didn't want to hard commit for the hits in time to kill him, so more than enough time to just hit one button and back away. But that does mean that he will not have magic immunity available to him when there's a fight around this pit. And with OD being up in 10 seconds and Roche being spawned, you can bet your ass off that's where you see a fight next.
Very handy for Alliance also picking up the Orb of Destruction. Got one sitting on Miracle as well. Sure, that's going to be a key factor in this next fight. Ricky's just become a whole lot more potent.
Also, Limp having this Paladin sword just gives him so much sustain in the most crucial moments when you get down to that 3rd HP and you can just pop the BKB. If you can't burst him with the Spirit Vessel on, he's going to recover very quickly, and suddenly your gank attempt backfires.
Titan Sliver give it over to 33 as well, so that extra status resistance and magic resistance gonna come in handy. It's just smoke on smoke on smoke. 35 minutes into it. 6 so far.
Yep, smoke and kills. So let's see who's going to die because of a Limp. BKB goes straight in. He's not going to mess around with that Vendetta on the side. The bounce straight goes down. Miracle, he's cut the back line. He's got him behind him. The Spirit Vessel's over, yes, but Alliance need to retreat, and they're in trouble. The Astral is out, and it looks like Huskar's too deep. False promise, he knows he has to fight. He goes deeper, looking on the weave, but the second Astral is going to control them up. In the meantime, GH is going to go down to Fada. But Limp is against the world, and the numbers are against him as he's overwhelmed by the force of Nigma. Gets brought down, has to buy back straight away. The side is Fada! He just goes straight away. 33's almost dead. The chase is on. Miracle gets the with a Boundless Strike. The sun's coming out from 𝗬𝗂𝗍𝗍 to buy enough time, and they jump in. They're going to actually be able to bring him down. Wee's going to die. They'll look across. They will be able to find the kill in the meantime to 33, but they need to get 𝗬𝗂𝗍𝗍 out alive. Long range flick strike out towards Limp will allow him to escape, but Miracle is still the bully in this fight, and all of a sudden Alliance have to back off.
Just a little slow on the Hand of God from Kuro, but I don't think it would have made much of a difference. The instant buyback coming from Limp didn't really all that useful, I think. A lot of the damage did come through from the other heroes on the team, but I think to back off now, 𝗬𝗂𝗍𝗍 on a shred of health and and mana to recover, get closer and closer to that nullifier, but it just seems like every single fight they're on a knife's edge.
Exactly. We're seeing how quickly he gets burst down by Pugner's last hit stick. The level 4 Dagon, I believe, is actually almost got the 5th one. In fact, it should be on the way out at this point. He's the scary bugger at this stage with the Decrepify. When you think about how little the health ball is on the Ricky and the items he's built, he can't be brunting the high amount of the damage coming in initially. Limp has to be tanking the whole thing, and now the Limp doesn't have buyback. It's dangerous. From the back line, stabbed into. Fada has to use false promise himself. BKB from 𝗬𝗂𝗍𝗍 is almost dead already. Limp, he needs to escape right now. He doesn't have his BKB anymore. He's hit up by the Spirit Vessel as well. They don't want to go up in the high ground. They don't quite know what's going on here, but they do know that Fada is no longer in the world of living. That advantage.
Buyback previously used a few minutes ago, so Fada's definitely not going to be a presence in this team fight. They can confidently take Roche, although Alliance, they can see that it might be now or never. They're considering it.
The problem is this Nyx. He just stands there with a spike carapace when you don't have your BKBs available. There's no way you can approach. Instead, Limp now has no mana. So no way of disarming them. Will BKB already? And he doesn't have the attack speed. They just have to move away. Hanskin at least gets the lift down the Miracle, but the Yules come down to him in return. And he will not be getting out alive. Dead for 50 seconds. And that should be no more interruptions for Nigma, as they can go and take a moment of silence in the pit with Roche. But instead, Monkey King's going to go split push first before being returned to Chen.
Yeah, just looking to finish off that Abyssal Blade. Trying to take control of the game, finish it up. I don't think they want to wait for this 40-minute timer.
No, at this point, with this sort of leverage lane, 27,000 net worth up over the side of Alliance, you don't hang around. You don't want to risk Nico Baby reaching a hyper late game scenario in which he actually has items, because that's when Ricky does hit like a truck.
It's getting ripped through very easily, but from Nigma's end, they're confident that the Huskar, his BKB is down to 5 seconds. They've been doing a fantastic job so far of timing their own BKBs to make sure that they're countering a lot of the aggression coming out from him. See though, their durations aren't the longest either. 7 seconds on the Monkey King, 6 seconds on the OD.
Fires occurred. Astrals to mess with it. We are just hanging back apart to see how this one plays out. And Limp has the BKB false promise already. He needs to start hitting hard. Miracle
Abyssal Blade's here.
Abyssal jump in straight away. He's going to control him up. The balance strike goes down to 33 and he's already dead. And all of a sudden Limp is going to be burned up in the middle of the mess too quickly. He's going to go down. No way back, and it's dead for 100 seconds. And the GG gets cooled. Without the Huskar, there is no life for the side of Alliance. And Nigma, they take game 3.
They're getting closer, one game a week from making it through to the minor. It's a lot more to play for Nigma, right? You've got Alliance and Liquid sitting on the same amount of DPC points, I believe 1,800 plus a little bit that they got from this closed qualifier. Nigma still obviously needing those vital.
Closer, one game away from making it through the minor. It's a lot more to play for Nigma, right? You've got Alliance and Liquid sitting on the same amount of DPC points, I believe 1,800 plus a little bit that they got from this closed qualifier. Nigma still obviously needing those vital points to get closer and closer to that TI qualifier spot. So you can feel just that little bit of extra desperation coming from them.
Most definitely so. And Nigma, you know, there's been questions about them coming to this qualifier, the way it started day 1. Pete, there have been haters.